Welcome back to Ant on the Move. Today's video we are comparing prices for the three big theme parks in Central Florida: Disney, Universal, and SeaWorld. Let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with the place that most people that I talk to seem to be going, which is Disney World. So we're going to see what a one-day admission ticket price for, we're going to look at two different specific days. We'll do one set of days here in 2021 first, and then we'll look out into January 2022, see if there's any price differences in ticket prices. But we're going to look first at Disney, then at Universal, and then at SeaWorld, and just see what the price difference is, if there's any incentives that they might give us for buying a one-day ticket, and we'll go from there. So here we are at Disney's website. So we have theme park tickets. For sake of the video, we're not going to look at the Florida resident ticket price. I am a Florida resident, but we're going to look at what it would cost you if you're traveling from out of state to come and get a ticket. And we're going to look at the very basic options with the basic prices. So we're going to we see the details here. You can buy 1 to 10-day tickets. They can be used at any of these parks. So you just have to decide which one you want to go to. We're not going to add the park hopper option. We'll see what the price is, but we're not going to add that. But let's start here with the first one. Alright, so a standard theme park ticket. So we have to pick the number of days. Now you'll see that if you buy lots of tickets, 10 of them, it'll only cost you $54 a day. But just think about how much money you spent. But let's just start with one ticket here. So $109. So that looks great, $109, okay, not too bad. All right, and now we need to, we need to select what we're going to do. So we can pick one park per day, the park hopper option. Let's just see real quick what that would cost here, because we are only buying a one-day ticket. So the date I have in mind we're going to look at is November 9th, 2021. And would you look at that price? That is not $109, but this is including the park hopper option, I believe. So let's go back, let's remove that option and see what our ticket price is. All right, let's come back. So we're down to $133. So if you're planning on just seeing Epcot or Magic Kingdom, just one of the parks, it will cost you $133 plus tax, but we're not going to get into that. But it will cost you about $133. Interesting note here, you can make changes to your tickets, including your ticket dates, prior to midnight of the day before your ticket's first valid use date. So our ticket would be for November 9th. So up till midnight the day before, so November 8th, we can change our tickets. There's no change fee to modify, but additional cost may apply for dates with a higher ticket price. So there we go. There's options. So we have the options for adult price, ages 10 plus, and then for kiddos, but we're talking adults. So all right, there we go. So Disney is $133 for November 9th. Let's throw it over to Universal Studios. We're going to plan on going to their feature park, Universal Studios. And their base price starts at $109. So we're looking here, we have the options of an annual pass, a 5, 4, or 3, or 2-day, or 1-day ticket. We're going to, again, skip the Florida resident option. So it says here we have park to park, which means visit all listed parks anytime each day for use at any time. So you can get a 2-park 1-day ticket, and that will cost you $164 to go between Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, or just a 1-day park. We have to pick one, starts at $109. So let's go with that. So we need one adult ticket, and let's go select our date, which again will be November 9th. Tuesdays tend to be cheaper days because they're in the middle of the week. Not as many people are going to the parks as you would see on like a weekend or Thursday to Sunday. So we'll go with that. So this one is $132. But let's go back for a second and see what the other dates were. Oh, it totally changes it again for us. Okay. Alright, so looking at the 1-day again, let's just click one and let's see what all the other dates were. So in November again, a lot of their days are $132, which isn't bad. Around the holidays, Thanksgiving is $145, $140. So Yeah, common price. All right, so we know it's $132 for Universal Studios. Now, let's head over to SeaWorld Orlando. So, SeaWorld Orlando, here we are. We can pick, they have lots of different options for tickets. Let's go with the single day ticket here. Yeah, let's do it without the all-day dining. Let's see what it would cost. We're going to pick one. We need to pick our date here. So November 9th. Now, if you do buy the all-day dining, it's a really good idea. Highly recommend it. November. And November 9th, it is $89.99. That is the price. You'll see around Thanksgiving it goes up to $94.99, and that Saturday, that's the Friday afterwards. The Saturday afterwards, much higher. Lots of people in the parks the days after Thanksgiving. Very busy time. So this would cost you $89, just like it says. Their ticket price, like if you were to go to the park and buy it, would be this up here, $113.99. Well, let me highlight it. But we save over $20 by buying it online ahead of time. So we see Disney, $133, Universal, all this before taxes, Disney $133, Universal $132, and SeaWorld $89.99, so $90. Not bad. That's for November 9th. Now, let's go back. We'll go back to Disney here again. Let's change this ticket day to January. So the day I picked was January 11th. Now, look at the price difference to go in January. That first week, you'll notice, is very expensive because people are still off of work, still going to the theme parks. But those days afterwards, people are back to work this week. This is the week to go to the theme parks if you want to, if you want lower crowds. There's not as many people in the park this week. So, pro tip for you. Let's see what Universal will cost us. Let's remove that ticket so it doesn't keep confusing me there. All right. We're going to select one day here at Universal, and we're going to go out again to January. Hit January 11th. Oh, wrong date. And January 11th, it'll be $109. So it is actually the price that they have for the base price. It'll be $109 in January plus tax. And let's head out to SeaWorld and see what they would be. Here we go. Let me go to January. In January, it will be $89.99. And basically, for the entire month of January, it's $89.99. There's no big price increases on any days that I see. I think later in the year it would increase, but there it is, $89.99. So as long as you're not going on one of the big holidays, the ticket prices tend to be lower. So I know people like to go for the holidays, special memories, but try to find days like November. You want to go before Thanksgiving, before everyone's going for Christmas. Kind of get your time in before that because ticket prices will be less. Let me show you real quick what the prices are around the holidays here at like Disney World. So December, you're talking $150 to $159. Even on Christmas Day, it's $159. You would be surprised how many people go to theme parks on Christmas Day, but it will cost you $159. Universal, $159. SeaWorld will cost you $100 to go to the park on Christmas Day or around that time. New Year's also is very expensive. So there's some options for looking at prices for one-day single admission tickets to the parks. Hopefully that is helpful for you. It's definitely interesting to see the differences between each of the parks. So, and there's add-ons. There's all kinds of add-ons. We could do a whole separate video about add-ons. Maybe we'll do that sometime. But for right now, this is the ticket prices. These are the ticket prices. Now, with Disney, Universal, and I think SeaWorld also, the closer we get to the date, those prices can increase. Like if you decide to buy a ticket on December 22nd for, let's say, the 28th of December, it may be more. So if you're planning a trip around this time, now would be the time to buy it because these prices are not locked in. Until you purchase that ticket, it can go up higher. It will not, around the holidays, go any lower. So if you're planning to book a trip, buy tickets early, save a little bit of money. Alright, well thank you so much for joining me for this Ant on the Move video about theme park ticket prices here in Central Florida. Have a great one, and I'll talk to you next time on the next Ant on the Move video.